to the channel, Has Vlogs. This is our very first video, and today I'll be reviewing the 2022 Lexus RX350 F-Sport. This is wrapped in the ultra white with a black interior. This is the F-Sport, so if you come around the front, you'll see the Lexus's famous spindle grille. Behind the logo, you'll see the adaptive radar cruise, so for your on and off, you can set a distance and it'll go from there. It comes standard. If you look to the lights, here are the bi-xenon lights. It does have the LED daytime running lights, parking sensors. This car does have optional fog lights. If you look at it, it is an option, but it is very recommended if you're going out. Coming around the side, you'll see the F-Sport badging. This is basically the performance version, so it does have a lot of the sports inspired stuff. So these are 20-inch wheels wrapped in Cooper tires. Very good Bridgestone tires, actually. Very good. It does have your wheel locking bolts. You can just see overall it does have the mud flaps standard, just in case, so you don't get any of the road chips anywhere. Coming around the side of the car, you can see it's still it has a two-tone bottom and white. Just a nice clean look overall. The shape of it, you can tell, like the rear view, the glass, it kind of wraps around, so it gives you like a nice wrapping around the feeling towards the end of the car. And then here on the side, you can see another 20-inch wheels on the back. These are the same size as the front, so it's not a staggered setup, just a regular F-Sport. Wrapping around the tail lights, the back of it, you can see LED standard on this kind of car. Reverse lights, turn signals. There you can see the proper F-Sport badging in the back, letting you know what you are in an F-Sport. Rear view camera, RX350 badging in the back. It does have the parking sensors, and actually the exhaust is a dual tip exhaust because it's a F-Sport version. Guys, let's pop the trunk and see what we got underneath the hood. So underneath the hood, you do see Lexus's famous 3.5 liter V6 engine. This is very reliable, coming in at 298 horsepower and 268 foot-pounds of torque. This is a V6 3.5 liter with an 8-speed automatic. This is Lexus's famous reliable engine. This isn't no turbo, so it is a naturally aspirated V6, so you'll always get no turbo life, which has no turbo. With this kind of engine, you can easily go a couple 100,000 with no issues. Stepping into the vehicle, you do know you have great height clearance, ground clearance, very roomy. You can see all leather around. Let's start with the steering wheel first and foremost. Before that, let's just fire up the engine. So just foot on the brake. It comes standard with the automatic push to start. Fire it up. This is automatic steering wheel, and you can see how it starts up. So starting with the steering wheel, this is an F-Sport steering wheel, so it is perforated leather. It does have heated steering wheel standard. Zooming in more into steering wheel, you can see your steering wheel control buttons here, your back button, your menu button. This is the lane tracking assist. So basically what that does is when you have the radar cruise, this is the radar cruise right here, you can actually set it from here. Once it's activated, you can actually turn this on and off. So what that would do is it will actually keep the car straight, dead center in the lane as much as it can. Without that, sometimes it might have an audible click. So it is not fully autonomous, but definitely something that can help you a lot. And on the other side is your audio control, your modes, and then your phone on and off. And you can see the nice F-Sport badging there. Starting off with the instrument cluster, you can see it is a LFA inspired cluster. So in between the drive modes, you can see this is your comfort mode. This will be the default setting. If you click it once, it'll actually go to Eco Pro. So it will change on your screen, letting you know you're in Eco Pro. But then when you go back and you want to put it into a different mode, let's say Sport, you can definitely see the whole gauge cluster turned. It's more energetic feeling, and it turned on the center console. So this is the heart of the car, the central command system or navigation. So this is the upgraded screen, the 12.3 navigation. So standard is the 8 screen, but this one is the 12.3 with the standard Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. It is all touch sensitive, so that is a huge benefit. Going towards the clock, the center, this is the eye-catching Lexus signature clock, which I think is very cool for a really high-end car. This is still a classic. You have your temperature control here, you have the rear, you have the auto, dual zone, of course. It has the audio. It does have a 6-disc CD changer. You have your power buttons and your tuning buttons. Moving on to the bottom, you can definitely tell that this car has heated and ventilated seats. This is an option that you can spec out. It has a parking release and an automatic hold, which is very awesome. And then if you go a little bit more down here, you can see that this car, if you see that button, the light up, this is actually the option wireless charger. So for your phone, for any iOS and Android devices. And you have a cute storage right here where you can actually put a full phone with no issues. You have your USB chargers here and one cigarette lighter there. Going on, this is not an electronic, but it is a standard stick. It is a 8-speed automatic with reverse, neutral, drive, and if you put it to your left, you can have your manual modes there. Coming to the center more, you can see this is the famous Lexus trackpad, where you can basically also control your center screen with the trackpad. There's back, menu, and one of the key shortcut, it has the map button. Here, like I was saying, where I changed it, this is your drive select. So by default, it does come in normal. One click to the left is eco, push down for normal, and push right for sport. And like I said, it will always change on your screen. It's your traction control off, on and off, and then this is your 4-wheel drive on and off. Under the handrest, you do have a lot of space. We do have some storage where you can actually store, and this is where you actually plug in a USB for your Apple CarPlay. It's not wireless, but it gets the job done. Here, these are all touch sensitive lights, so all you have to do is just click it. There's no physical button. So you have your main light, and then you have your reading light. So all touch sensitive, capacitive. So here you can actually hold your sunglasses. I have my pair of Ray-Bans right there. Summer's almost gone, but we still have it. This is your one click up and down, so you can actually see the moon roof. It's one click up, so you can raise it and tilt it, and then you can actually open it with one click. It'll open fully, and then one more click the other way, it'll actually close it. And then if you don't like the sun coming in to the roof, all you have to do is just put this cover on and you're good to go. Now let's step in the back. Me being 5'9", stepping into the rear of the Lexus, there's a lot of legroom. You can tell there's definitely like 6 inches above me, and I feel perfectly fine. The driver's seat's my comfortable setting all the way back. Definitely I have a lot of legroom. I can even stretch all the way, and I'm good. Here you do have factory tinted windows from the factory. Your up and down mirror control. You do have the tweeters for the back, aluminum door handles, perfect everything, soft touch leather, as always you can expect in a Lexus. Coming to the center console, you do have your dual control. This is not a 3-zone climate control, so basically whatever the front passenger, rear passenger sits, you can control it. So on and off, dual vents, you can turn it. And then coming down to the bottom, you have 2 USB chargers. The back seats are actually very comfortable, very soft touch leather. You can tell. Coming to the center of the seats, this is a pull-out, excuse me, where you can look, nice armrest you can do, and then one click, and then you have your 2 cup holders for the rear. If you notice, I do have my infant car seat. This is my daily driver, so my infant does sit here. And even if you have a seat, you have a lot of room You can actually put another one on here, and mommy or daddy can be in the back. Let's see what we got in the back of the trunk. Let's see. So this car does have the optional kick sensor, so all you have to do is just go right near the car and just kick it, and it should automatically recognize you and it'll open up. Let's see what we got in the trunk, guys. So right off the back, the trunk is very spacious, 32.2 cubic feet of storage. So you can actually get quite a bit of storage in here. I can definitely recommend you can get 4 or 5 suitcases with no issues. It does have, this has the optional all-season floor mat, so this is a really good thing trying to protect your actual carpet itself. It does have rear privacy shade. Just pull it out and boom, no one can see what you have in between. And one click, just release it. Coming to the side, you can see it does have 2 manual levers, so if you click this, these seats will actually fold down. But when you want to pull it back up, you have to manually do it, so it's not automatic. It does have 2 hooks, so you can actually put a liner in between, so you won't have anything there. It does have a speaker in the back, which is kind of cool, in my opinion. Let's see what we got inside. So underneath the floor mat, you do have a full spare tire. This is actually a full size, so it's not like one of those small donuts. You have some storage here. This is the net for the car. It's just in the side, and if you open up a little bit more, you'll actually see your full mobility kit. You actually see the wheel locks, the jack, and the wrench in case anything happens on the road. I hope you guys like this video. Thank you guys for taking the time to watch my video. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.